It's probably no accident that the vast majority of the 12 apostles were fishermen. I mean, part of it was that was the livelihood and culture around the Sea of Galilee. And many of the people that lived in northern Israel garnered their livelihood from that sea, fishing. But we think of Simon and Peter, Andrew and John, all fishermen who Jesus famously calls, they abandon their nets and boats and follow the Lord. Today's gospel is the healing of Simon's mother-in-law. It reminds us that these men were married men, raising families, engaged in their livelihoods, trying to provide for those that they loved. And in the middle of those seemingly ordinary tasks appears the Son of God, who calls them to be fishers of men. So in many ways, going fishing and evangelizing have tremendous similarities. One needs to be infinitely patient. Yeah, I don't go fishing often, but I remember enough times of sitting in a boat for hours and nothing happens. There's not even a nibble. And just to appreciate being there, not necessarily the size of the catch. Fishing requires us to take the long view, that there may be no catch today, but if I remain faithful to the task, eventually one day there will be a great catch and the nets will be full. So fishing requires patience, reliance on providence, and a conviction that the task is worthy in and of itself, and we can't always look at results. I think that's true of living our faith as well. We're so results driven that we want to see an immediate impact to our prayer for someone who's sick. We want to see an immediate impact when we seek to evangelize someone in our family. We want to see an immediate impact when we give money to a good cause. And we need to trust that there may be no visible immediate impact to console us, but that those actions of evangelizing and praying and sacrificing are good in and of themselves, and they plant seeds that will eventually bear fruit. So that's what fishing teaches us. And again, Jesus in his wisdom knew that fishermen were well equipped to become fishers of men, because what they were doing in the sea, they were now sent into the whole world to do. Part of the Go Make Disciples initiative then is the conviction that the Lord has given us nets. You know, the net of our own faith, the net of our own conviction, the net of our own compassion, and our fire for the Lord and his church. And Jesus wants us to use that net to capture other souls and bring them to Christ. So all of us by baptism are called to be fishers of men, women, the people around us. And this Sunday reminds us that what began on the Sea of Galilee now extends to the whole world until the end of time. St. Simon Peter, pray for us.